Hey, this is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and we have Zone Exploration released, the Forbidden Zone it's actually called. So what is this? There's going to be seasons of this, just so you're aware. We're going to kind of go through the basics and some recommendations. I'm going to update this too once the Forbidden Zone boss opens up. But right out of the gate, you basically create your teams and clear zone stages and bosses. Pretty simple, straightforward. You get rewards when clearing stages. You can refresh those stages multiple times. Zone A probably has the best stuff on it. We'll talk about that further. You exchange coins for rewards. Pretty simple stuff, right? Pretty simple there. There's basically going to be 3 exploration zones and 1 powerful zone boss in the zone exploration event. Clear the zones to weaken the boss. The main reward, Forbidden Coins, can be used to exchange for items in the Forbidden Zone store. The store will close 1 hour before the event. Figure is essential for all zone exploration. You will see that when I show you some gameplay. 60 vigor points will be granted at 5 at basically reset. You can also purchase 3 times with gems more vigor. You can recruit characters and deploy them in this feature. Recruited characters will have general basic stats. If you already own and have upgraded the same character, the recruited characters will inherit Ultra Ultimate, Kiwami passive, Uber passive, Awaken passive, SSR plus skills. Available characters, all SSR, certain SSR plus, and 4 SR with core skills. You spend 120 Forbidden Coins to trigger a challenge in the exploration zone. Win the battle to get 600 Forbidden Coins. If you lose, you can try again or skip the stage. You can reset zones, choose new stages, and reselect blessings. The zone boss in lower difficulties has limited HP. Defeat the boss for the first time to claim rewards and unlock the next difficulty. The boss in epic difficulty has unlimited HP. Your highest damage per challenge will be recorded in the cross-server rankings. And also remember, in reference to that, it is your highest score once. It's not combined. You can use Encourage, can be stacked up to 10 times per day for your fight against the zone boss. Basically, that you can spend some gems and to increase some of the stats against the zone boss. The final ranking reward will be determined by damage dealt to the boss in epic difficulty. The calculation will take place at 4 on the last day of the event, and the store will close too. All unclaimed rewards will be sent via mail after the event. Vigor and Forbidden Coins will be recycled by the system after the event, so use it or lose it. Recruit chances. Free recruit chances are available after completing events on the following floors of each zone, and you can see that floor 2 you get 1, floor 4, floor 9, etc. At floor 10 you get 2, and so on. And we're going to talk about that a bit more on what characters you should really be thinking about. It should last about 17 days, and then it will start again. I'm not sure how quickly after. Like I said, there's season, and you're going to have a random draft, and that's how you're going to pick your characters. I do not recommend pick your initial team, and after that, save up your recruits for later on when it gets harder, or if you want to make changes to your team without having to spend gem. The order when you play, it's basically a speed order. It's based on the position, similar to core trials, with the exception of high speed units. So that's your Sonic, your Flash, etc. You want to make sure you get at least 1 core. So keep that in mind. As you can see with mine, I actually picked 3 that have some versatility when I start. And you can pay gems to refresh the draft, as well as gems to recruit for more recruit chances. But again, you don't need to initially. You should see what works and what doesn't for. And if at any point you are struggling, that's when you want to go back in. You could +3 any of your units to kind of power you up strong. When it comes to the units to pull, the ones you're going to want to really be looking out for are follow-ups, some speed, Sonic version 2, Zombie Man, Suryu, Galewind is amazing. I've been using Galewind. It became on one of my initial drafts. I pulled it. Been a freaking amazing unit to use. RMG, SSR plus Boris, SSR plus CK. I mean, ones that you would expect. SSR plus Metal Bat, SSR plus CE, G4 too. Awesome team to use. Character, I mean. But really, follow-ups, single target DPS is going to be what you're going to want for the boss stage, so try to seek those ones out. AoE teams are not bad overall, especially for the zones, but you're not going to get that high damage when you're going against the boss. And Zombie Man core is really going to help out a lot too. So keep that in mind. On prior servers in CN, for instance, the Zombie Man core was able to attain the highest scores. So you're going to keep that in mind when you're pulling and looking out for getting Zombie Man. Now, when you go into the Forbidden Zones, each zone is going to have 30 stages. Most basic stages will cost 5 energy. The boss stages can be anywhere from 10 to 15 to fight, so keep that in mind. If you lose the fight, you lose the energy, but the enemy's HP stays where they're left off at, so that's good news for you. Like I said previously, you're going to get 60 energy at reset each day. You can buy more. It's 100, 200, 300 gems, respectively. Not necessary. Once you've been completed, though, the 30 stages, you can refresh the zone to fight again, but it costs 300 gems if they haven't changed it. The zones don't open all at once, also, too. So you're going to have A first, so you're going to be able to focus on that, then B, then C. There's going to be, as you can see down there previously, let's get this closed, 2-day intervals for those. And you can refresh each zone up to 5 times. Zone A, the rewards are going to change, but right now Zone A looks like it's going to have 3 sacks, which is kind of nice. So it may be worth doing the refreshing in Zone A because of that. You're also going to have stages in there where you get these special stages that use the forbidden coins to fight. Highly recommend doing these. Why? Because if you prevail, you get a lot more of the coins. I believe it's 120 to fight and you get 600 back. And it doesn't matter if you lose, you can keep trying, so it's really well worth it. Also too, and this is very important also, as you're progressing through, you're going to be able to select buffs, and they'll require using energy, but you may use gems if you run out. So you can use gems to get those. Highly worth it. There's also going to be baskets that show up with special rewards to purchase with gems. BTs and STs are in there, probably considered must buys because they're about 220 diamonds each. For other items like any of the sacks or omni shards, it's really going to be up to you, but 600 gems for 2 sacks is worth, probably not. And you can in here see the different stuff that's going to be available in the first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth and fifth layer. And this is, of course, in reference to the Forbidden Zones themselves. There are going to be separate rewards for the boss battle, and if they don't change it, it should be some pretty good stuff. But like I said, once the boss opens up, I'll do a completely different overview on that and really talk about specific team comps for that. Right now, your focus is just going to be for these first few days to get through Zone A. But that's it in a nutshell. So this is a brand new area for us. This should be good for Forbidden Zone. It's going to have some good stuff to offer everybody. So just focus on that Zone A right now, and then we'll circle back around to really delve deeply into the zone boss and what we're looking at for purposes of maximizing damage. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.